Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage podcast. Welcome. And here we got special guests here. Let me fix the glare here. I got Titan Tim, I got Keav here, I got Aaron from Phoenix EOD. We're gonna answer a bunch of questions for all of you.
For a good time, call 555 555
Here it is. What do you mean it's not right?
It's perfect.
Just have a seat.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna, I got the chat right here.
So, I can't see that from blind.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, have it on your phone, and then we can answer all these questions and stuff, and all these
That's a good. You are the
crazy.
You. All right. Hey, guess what? We're killing the slot, so I can interact with you and make fun of it.
Yeah. So,
love you, bye.
All right, everyone. So, no, it's not my door, bro. Dizzle dazzle. This is actually Titan Tim's garage with the only Shelby in the entire Myrtle Beach area at the moment. So he's the only one. You see, that's why he's smiling. Look at him smiling right back there.
House. You guys have a door.
I do have a door. Just no pressure washer that Keav, gave me a home welcoming pressure washer and DI system. So I appreciate that,
Yeah,
Keav.
I gave him the big boy stuff.
He gave me the big boy.
He pilfered the big boy stuff. First dibs. So Sock is the official first recipient of the Pay It Forward campaign.
Yep, first recipient. Pretty much Aaron felt bad for me. And he was happy enough. And then same thing.
You did not see the car I came down in.
And then Keav was nice enough because I messaged him like 3-4 weeks ago. I said, hey, he's like, yo, pick whatever you want. I'm just going to bring a bunch of stuff. So he helped me out with that. And then obviously Keav, we're going to make a special announcement here. So pretty much Keav made a huge donation on a bunch of pressure washers, guns, foam cannons, pretty much to the Pay It Forward campaign. So let's ask Keav why and what made him want to do it.
Because my storage room was too full.
And that's
the problem is like most of the stuff I have two of,
Yeah.
because I have to buy it from two sources to make sure I get the video out first. So I usually wind up buying, and I have one that I never actually get used at all.
Yeah.
Or I buy or make a dual pressure washer setup.
Yeah.
I have two, so I can give away one. But I made a video about it'll be out soon, like my path to maybe doing this full time.
Yeah.
So this is like a one-time donation. I probably won't be able to do this in the future because that money will have to go to paying bills. I'll have to treat these as assets and sell them.
Gotcha. And Aaron, so how do you feel about this whole donation? You're the one that's always been a huge proponent and person for the Pay It Forward campaign. So
it's absolutely fantastic. Like the entire reason why the thing even started was because Socrates was moving from Queens to down here. And, I knew that Keav wanted to donate all of this stuff. And so we kind of turned it into, Myrtle Beach is kind of a halfway point. Why don't we all come down? We can help Keav, or we can help Sock move. Keav can donate all this stuff. And then at the same time, the more people that we get down here from the community, I just thought that it could be a real chance for the community. That, like our community, the same 40 to 50 people show up in the chats every time, like during the live. Now I know that lots of you guys watch afterwards or you miss it or something like that, but this was a way for the community to just really come together and hang out without having some sort of weird agenda or tied to a booth, or we have to pay money to get into the, a facility, or, buy tickets. No, we just all come down and hang out and just, Tim opened up his house to us. We're going to have a barbecue tomorrow down here. Tonight we all went out to a seafood restaurant and just were able to just hang out, eat like kings, do whatever we want. Tim has been showing me some of the greatest restaurants in the Myrtle Beach, Conway area. Phenomenal breakfast. I met an unbelievable patriot who owns a coffee shop down the street. Like that's really what this is. We called it the Soar and Restore because this is the kind of thing that really fills my tank back up. And the generosity on all you guys, because Titan Tim has donated stuff. Rick Smith, he's going to be here soon. He donated a whole bunch of stuff as well. Keav, you filled my car, man. Like the struts just went as he just filled it up. It was pretty wild.
And we got a donation here.
I'd like to make a donation to Pay It Forward campaign. This is a Rupes 21 millimeter buffer
Holy cow.
and very gently used.
All right.
So hopefully somebody can get use out of that.
I'm sure we did so much good last year. I think we had 7 polishers, and they all went to somebody in real need. So thank you guys.
Yep.
Honestly, this community is easily the most charitable, loving family that I've ever been a part of. And I mean, I come from a pretty big Irish family, so thank you guys. Thanks everybody.
And yeah, this whole trip, exactly what Aaron said, was more of like a get together. This is my first time ever meeting Keav, and we were just joking around. I can't curse here, so we were just joking around. Huh? No, but then I'm in trouble, so I can't get fired, Keav. So he said, but pretty much is Keav is. We were just having such a blast. Exactly, Rick Smith coming by. Aaron and Tim helped me out assemble my whole garage. This was originally going to be in my garage, but I don't have chairs yet for everybody's showing up. So we just decided to. Yeah, we tried.
It is amazing when you guys actually see it. I'm honored that I was able to be a part of that and help build a little bit of it. Like I got to leave my fingerprints on your new dude. It is tight.
Yeah, I wiped all the fingerprints off with Peleus. So yeah. What do you think about the Ely hose? Since it's the first time actually just seeing it, just what do you think?
Yeah, it's really nice. I've always had the Ely, the sprayers and everything, but I've never actually ever touched one of their hoses.
Yeah.
I like to touch hoses, so.
He likes
Just
yeah. Anything that's long and thick, that's Keav's route. so that's pretty much how things go. And then any questions on the chat? Anybody wants to talk about a couple things? FYI, Phoenix EOD did come out with Finroar. So Finroar.
Yes.
Why do you got to make a name that a Latino can't pronounce?
It's not my fault. Talk
Okay.
to your boss. That
Okay.
was all Jamie.
That's the whitest Spanish guy you ever meet. Let's go. So let's see. So in terms of smell, Keav, did you ever smell this yet? Sniff.
Yeah.
So initial thoughts, because it has a sandalwood type of smell.
Don't tip his hand. Just let him smell it and enjoy it.
Smells like tire dressing.
It smells like tire dressing.
So you're such a prick. You're the most beautiful
I
prick.
don't know, man. I can't pinpoint
It's
that.
it's apparently sandalwood. It smells like
It
feet,
smells like paint.
like feet and paint.
out of a can.
And what? No, but yeah, but it has that earthy smell.
Yeah.
Like it smells.
varnish, kind of like a.
Yeah, it's like an elegant smell.
Almost
In a
like
sense.
80s cologne.
80s cologne
80s
here.
cologne.
I wasn't born in the
I'm
80s,
glad the camera can't see the stink I'm throwing at you.
but this is what it smells like. Well, that's what it smells like. This is what it looks like.
I don't do scents. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
And then this is the consistency. It's not crazy heavy. And what is this? Oh, I accidentally pressed the back and sorry.
hey, if you want, no, I see the green light. It's
I-
on. He's gonna-
No, yeah. No, I pressed I'm guessing when I moved the mic over.
He said that
I
you're
pressed
muted.
it. Yeah, it's unmuted now. I
All right,
unmuted
it's
it.
unmuted. We're back. Sorry.
Looks
I
like it's a
appreciate the
silent
help.
movie.
We are on.
There we go.
Yeah, and he also said, "Stop talking
Dude.
trash, both of you."
Dude, I'm
Eddie, the godfather of us all. He's gone.
I'm that 14-year-old kid, and it's not paying attention to his parents.
Thank you guys didn't hear the whole Caucasian stuff that I
Good,
said
you
afterwards,
shouldn't have,
right?
buddy, because they're
Perfect.
talking a bunch of.
Yeah.
Wait, they couldn't hear us?
No.
No, it was muted.
I had some gym.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no, we did have some gems in here. Sorry. But that's it.
I need apple juice.
Oh, Aaron he handed me the bottle, and then that's when we lost sound. All right, thank God you guys haven't heard anything else because a lot of
Are you really?
things were said.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So test the sprayer.
He's bringing me some apple juice.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
No, it's not.
No, it spreads good because the ones you had before is like you took a 50,000 squeezes to do a single wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a serious upgrade, and Tolko blows, so forget it.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, you heard me.
Alco blows.
You heard me. I'm gonna
bad.
I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna pull back the curtain on Tolko.
Yeah.
Right? You see, they have the black.
So-
They have the black one, which is general all-purpose. They have the gray, which is chemical resistant, and they have the gold that is acid resistant. You know what the only difference in all three of those triggers is?
Gasket.
Well, it's a plastic ball on the inside that makes the vacuum work. And so the general all-purpose is the smallest ball. The chemical resistant has a medium-sized ball, and the acid resistant has a larger size ball. So it just takes longer to wear the ball away. It doesn't.
Has Viton seals, and
I don't
the
believe it.
alkaline has EPD.
So we're gonna.
Everything that I say is completely non-scientific.
So
I don't believe it.
so are we going to argue the person? Oh wow. Okay, no, we can't do that on stream
yes, we
though.
can.
No, you could pour it on the side.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
It's apple.
but that's
It's just apple.
it's apple juice. I
It's
get it.
just apple.
Yes.
Yo, just a quick update.
Organic, very
Yo,
organic.
just a quick update, Aaron. So
He knows the truth. He knows the truth, and it hurts.
all right,
you don't
Aaron.
have to complain about not having one in the bottle.
all right. So Aaron, when am I getting a real bottle of this fake collab? Because I keep touching this stupid.
He's yelling at me again.
Oh,
No, Eddie. Yes, sir.
We're busy, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's yelling at me for unmuting.
Yeah, I'll
Way
put.
to be completely unprofessional. All right. I mean, you're supposed to be the flagship of
I'm
Thor
sorry.
Media, and you just keep muting it.
Not according to a couple people out there after last week. But yeah, I'm gonna hold it from right here. I'm not muted again. Do you guys hear me right here?
What is it? Yeah.
Oh, they hear me now?
Yeah, they hear you. Man.
All right, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much
You're
it.
in my ear. I can hear you. It's almost like a backfeed.
All right, cool. All right, perfect. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So trigger sprayer it's good, just not the best. We got Aaron talking about that he's the sprayer god when he had 5,000 of terrible sprayers. Now this one is good, 8,000. Now these sprayers are actually it sprays pretty nice.
Actually, I put Fenrir on my tires, two of my tires, about 3 weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
And we looked at it today. It's still on the tires and it looks really good. So I need to do a video on it because I want people to actually see how good it looks.
So the Fenrir was good enough to go on the Saturn, just not enough to go on his Shelby. So 2011 Mustang Shelby. So
These guys.
So as you can see here, his Shelby doesn't even have one. Look at it. So much for Fenrir.
Yeah, it's good enough for a Toyota, but not a Mustang.
Just tired shines in general.
I got it right here. So that's what I got here. And then Rick Tat talking about I put that up there. So that's it. Let's see, two guys and two socks, or three guys and one sock. what happens? Three guys, one sock. Any trouble gonna call? Three guys, one sock. That's it.
Can't bring it back.
No, that's what was in the comment right there. There you go. That's it. That's it. No, they're all taking turns using the sock. Yes, that's at this point.
I believe I gotta live 3 miles from this guy. Pretty bullshit.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, yo.
All the elastic is gone. It's starting to crush.
Yeah, it's starting to crush. But yeah,
You just get in that
he said sounds expensive. And then but yeah, just let us know about any questions, any Phoenix EOD question. Probably he could give you some chemistry behind it. That now that we have Aaron over here, give you a couple of things. He
I
just
played doctor on TV.
and then that's pretty much it. And then Keav, so for you, you've donated some DI
We donated 3 DI systems.
3 DI systems.
Then I don't know how many pressure washers.
It's just me. It's just me.
15.
15 pressure washers. Oh yeah, it was like 15 pressure washers
Yeah.
and like 6 pressure washer guns.
6 or 7 pressure washer guns.
Mine's
6 or 7 foam
sock.
cannons.
No, we
Bunch
put
of
it back in. We put it back in the trunk.
Wait,
Yes, we did.
I don't know. I totaled it up. It was like $7,500 worth
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, and a brand new set of an active in the box, the whole hose reel set. What is it?
The accessory
The
bundle.
accessory bundle
Yeah.
that
I've
comes
been
in there.
sitting on the shelf for almost a year now.
That's wild, man. That is wild.
Yes.
What happens? Like Active sent it to me because Active is one of the few companies that I'll accept free stuff from. But I bought it from them, and then I bought it from Carzilla, and Carzilla got it to me first.
Nice.
So that's how I got to make the video first. So I always buy from 2 or 3 sources, and then I have one that doesn't get used, give it away. Like I
Nice.
said, if I do this for full time and I need that money to pay some bills, it ain't gonna happen.
You selling that thing. You selling that thing ASAP. So Phoenix question, Ricky Tat says, can Eddie guess? Oh no, you answered it? All right. It says, yo, what's going on, Hawaii Tim?
Myrtle Beach has no idea
Appreciate-
who just moved in.
Nick from Yum Cars. No, nobody. Where is Rick Smith at?
I just texted him. You ruined the whole show for not being
Yeah, it's just like, geez, yo, what's going on? Ulysses. And then
Smart.
what happened?
Ulysses is here. Cool.
Yeah, Ulysses right here.
All right.
I
So
think Tim was upset that he wasn't.
No,
getting
we're
camera
good.
time.
We are good.
He wasn't getting enough camera
No,
time.
I don't need it.
He wants more camera time.
I am not good on camera.
He loves being on camera.
Nah,
He even said, he was like, I
not
swear to
good.
God, if Socrates doesn't put me on camera, I'm not helping him anymore. That's a word, it's a quote.
what? Who said that?
Tim said that if you don't get more, if he doesn't get more camera time, he's not helping you
Oh my God.
down here anymore.
That is so not true.
All right. Three guys, one sock, and see, you got the elderly one in more time. Look at that. It's crazy. See, he said not true. He said not true.
These guys.
And then so yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now, in terms of a quick update, just to give you a quick rundown on my whole garage, since we're not in my garage. So like I said, Aaron and Tim helped me put up my cabinets. Then I got the whole Ely garden hose system. There's a review that's gonna be out there. Oh, 10-pounder ring.
Oh boy.
And then also
Wasn't me.
and then the Ely system that I got, I spent a little over $550 for it during the not the Black Friday, the Father's Day sale. So there will be a dedicated review on that. So stay tuned on that. The hose is just amazing. Just amazing. I felt regret when I bought it. And that Tim can't perform on
Actually, I can't.
and that
I just showed him the quick connect method at the end of the
yeah.
end of the sprayer.
Yeah, so Keav helped me out with the quick disconnect real quick on that end. So Ely has Ely has the whole full hose system or full flow where you get more GPM through your entire hose and get more pressure coming out. So it's just a pretty awesome technology. I felt regret purchasing it the first time, but once I set up everything, yeah, I really did. I really did. And then after that, I was just, oh, he's on the side door, Tim. So we got Rick Smith, and then
Four guys, one side.
and then yeah. So I felt regret, and now is everybody wants a piece of sock today. That's crazy. Piece of the same sock.
Hey, we need to ask the chat. Can they hear us when we're in the back?
Oh yeah, can you guys hear a little bit of Keav and Aaron and everybody in the background?
I think so.
Hello.
That mic really picks up a lot.
Yeah, because I upped the gain on it. So
Hold on, I'm doing that.
yo, come on, Rick.
1, 2, 3. Come on, Rick Smith.
Rick Smith.
We got Rick Smith over
Rick Smith in
here.
the house.
So that
There's a chair back there.
say what
Swinger over here.
I got you.
he said barely. All right, so yes, hearing everyone. Corey says barely. Barely.
Turn up your hearing aid. You'll hear it better.
All right, so I'll put it like right here. So that's pretty much it. So Rick Smith, first time meeting Rick Smith. So Rick,
You in the camera?
come on frame,
How you doing, Talk?
You got to talk on the mic.
What do you want me to say?
You barely see him on the side. You're blocking him almost entirely. There it is.
There it is. Come on, talk, Rick.
I'm just glad to be here. Oh, you're good. I'm just glad to be here.
You got you just missed me getting roasted for the past 5 minutes. That's what you missed, Rick. So that's pretty much it. And then and yeah, he's like, give everyone a mic. I'm in Tim's garage. I can't give everybody a mic. And then so yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's all we got. We're just hanging out today. We had some crabs. I had some chicken fingers and some
Hey,
onion rings.
Take that Masters of the Shine's comment.
Masters of the Shine comment. What he put?
No, it's just take it down. It's blocking half the screen. Hide the comment.
Oh, hide the
Oh,
comment.
I would hide it any day anyway.
Oh, that's hurtful.
There it is.
Oh, that's worse.
All right, we gotta keep the chat a little bit PG-13 because if not, this will probably be the last time I'm working for Thor. So
Ain't no party like a
ain't
Diddy
no
party.
ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
That's what it says. Oh wait, no, it says orgy. Says
yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put everybody because everybody has a different tone of
They can't filter
voice.
me. They can't filter me.
So I'm in the middle. Like I got 4 men surrounding me, which is
Stuck in the
not the
middle.
best type of thing.
Hey, when did you get crabs?
Huh?
Everybody say that you have crabs. When did that happen?
Who ate crab? He had crab.
I had a lot of crap.
Tim says, of course, Sock has crabs. Key Fiber, Sock has crabs.
I don't eat crabs.
Sock don't like
That's
seafood.
not what she said.
Sock went to a $50 buffet and had 2 slices of pizza and some chicken
And some
nuggets.
chicken tenders.
And some onion rings. Well, that's the first thing. I'm like, the steak didn't even look too good. You were so happy about the steak, and then
Yeah. It was fantastic, though.
Amazing.
I wanted the steak, and I'm like, I want steak,
It
and
was not good.
the
Not
steak
good.
was trash. So
It was trash. But
yeah, this guy ate like 17 crab legs.
Full all the time, so.
Yeah, his mouth was stuffed.
don't hate the player, hate the game.
So that's what we had, and then Tim. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know no crabs STD. I think that's from back in the 80s or some shit. That's something only old people know
You
about.
weren't even born in '93. You
That's
missed
what
the
I'm
whole-
saying.
You missed the whole AIDS era.
That's what I'm saying. I miss everything.
That's right. As long as it's under 1%, who cares, right? Mhm.
That's only
One pill a day.
one pill a day, you're good to go. So that's it. Now, Fenrir was released last week.
No, it hasn't been released.
It hasn't been
It
released
hasn't
yet.
been released. We had supply chain issues. We're looking at like a July. I think Thor is making the big announcement on the July 3rd podcast. And then 4th of July, and then they're coming on Curmudgeon's Corner, the Phoenix Birthday Bash on July 5th to make the official launch of Fenrir. Yeah, dude, we got pushed way back. It's supply chain suck balls.
Wow. So never mind. So I'm taking these 2 bottles with me then. Can I do that?
I brought it.
All right. Thank you.
Can I have
So-
a bottle?
Yeah, we can mix it.
Yes.
You sent it to Sock.
He said, send it
You
to
can
some-
split the bottle.
Yeah, we can split the bottle.
He says it's due time.
He does.
Right.
Keav doesn't like tire dressing.
I hate tire dressing.
To me, to be quite honest, from the beginning of time, I've been on Eddie's podcast and everybody before, even Tim. Tim was part of that podcast, Hawaii Tim, where we're talking about some like Teflon tire dressing and all this other BS thing. And I just said, to me, a tire dressing is pretty much a tire dressing. Just depends on the type of sheen or the solvent. But from this one, from what I hear, is pretty good. So I haven't tried it. I don't test anything for any brand whatsoever. So that is something just to keep in mind, that every time I review a product, it's my first time as is. Because look at Eddie. Eddie did a fake collab. That's crazy. So that's what we got going on.
It might have been fake to Eddie, but Jamie was 100% part of this whole thing. So
You guys just put the Spanish guy on the side.
it depends on what day of the week. But all right, it depends. Sometimes he's Spanish, sometimes he's black, sometimes he's Puerto Rican. It's whatever. He's like Kamala. Whatever fits to the situation that he's in. That's where he's at. I'm just saying.
No worries. We're all good. We're still friends here.
Of course.
No, I'm just
Eddie.
joking. I know.
He's a
But
brother
Eddie-
from another mother.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie at the
Oh, dude. Seriously. For both of them, I got mad respect for both of those guys.
Oh yeah, so that's pretty much it. So supply chain issues, what do you expect? So that's what's going on in the world.
Welcome to post-COVID. Everything is an excuse with supply chains.
So that's it. And then yeah, Ulysses, Aaron is having his apple juice. So he's having fun over there. And then
I've been holding it. I'm nursing my apple juice.
yo, ask some questions in the chat. What do you guys want to talk about besides four guys, one sock? You know, all this other stuff. I'm looking around, I'm trying to highlight some things, and then because we got Keav, we got the pressure washer guru here, we got Titan Tim that always has a whole bunch of products, as you see right back there. He tests everything under the sun.
Undertone with a little bit of caramel. I like it a lot.
I guess the question.
What you got?
The baby oil.
Who got the baby? He said, "Who got the baby oil? Who got the baby oil?"
I ain't got no baby oil.
They're all sold out.
I think Diddy got it all.
Did I know? Any big details yet? Oh yeah. So talking about the details. So Titan Tim had me working like a pilgrim.
It's funny that he used big details. You got any big details?
Big
Ron?
details.
Kind of
No.
the biggest one.
It's literally the second. So this was my second time only ever detailing an RV, and this guy Titan Tim, he was awesome enough to connect me with the customer, and so we did the RV. But he had me working like a pilgrim out there.
And he
Because- So he's out there. His pressure washer just like tripped during the middle of the detail, so we had to spray all this mildew and everything off the RV. So we're going there with the brush and just cleaning out the whole RV. And yeah, so it was just a long day in the sun. That's the most time I've ever been in the sun. But that's pretty much the only big detail. In terms of other details, I don't have anything major that's happened yet as of yet. Nothing major at the moment. Just prepping up my garage and just fixing up my Google My Business stuff so that way I could just get connected with everybody else. But that's what I have right there.
From who?
You know, we don't have Keav on very often. So if anybody has a question for Keav, that would be great if you could ask a question in there, because we don't see him on live streams very often. So now's your chance, everybody.
Ever since his apple pie comment, that's the last time he showed face. So what we got is who's next to start a brand, Keav?
To start a brand? Hell no.
No.
Nope.
You heard it here, folks. Keav said, nope.
I'm not gonna trash my own product. So
Besides Finrear, is there any other product coming down the pipeline, Mr. Aaron? Apple juice.
I got a whole itinerary of stuff that we've been working on. We've been working on the high pH and the low pH soap. The high lean is still in the process, and then I've already got a formula working for the low pH. And then of course we just released the Typhon mini bomb kit. You want to put that together real quick? It's right there. If you want, we got the type of
Yeah.
mini bombs. Apparently, if you have a nasty interior, because it's not for every detail in the interior, but if you have a nasty one going on, apparently the mini bomb Typhon combo is. This is why we can't have nice things, Tim. How many more? Like, how many apple juices did you have, Tim? Jim. It was rum. Was it rum raisin ice cream? Did he really? I didn't even see it. Hey, is it sprinkles or Jimmy's? Is it sprinkles or Jimmy's? Is it sprinkles or Jimmy's?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The little tiny confetti sprinkles that you put on.
The purity of ice cream.
He went straight full boomer, just straight vanilla ice cream. That's what he had.
You know what? I thought I was better. You beat me in 12th grade humor.
Yeah.
People completely.
Nah.
Like I'm on 5th grade level.
Yeah.
What?
Demo.
What's the
What do
problem?
you want that?
He said put that in the apple juice.
Yeah, put that in the let's see some garage chemistry. Bring that stuff over here in frame, Aaron. Bring that stuff in frame. I'll answer another question. So pretty much he said he has Eileen. That's the high pH, another Titan coming out and stuff like that. So yes, a couple of stuff.
Also, we're working on a glass cleaner.
A glass cleaner.
Well,
Why?
Because I didn't want to.
Why?
But you
No.
SEO animals.
Who?
You SEO
I don't
animals.
want a
It's already
glass
open.
cleaner.
I don't.
Right.
I-
Thank you.
exactly.
Yeah, we got rinseless, right?
Rinseless.
You see that? You see that? You see, this is the argument that we've been having for almost 2 years now, Rick.
I don't want no glass cleaner.
If I have a window dirty enough to need something outside of rinseless, I'm polishing it anyway.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
We dropped one of these little mini bombs into this thing here.
You get this good stuff.
Here's
Come
one.
sealed.
Here's one that's unopened. Here, you can show it off.
So here it is. It comes in like a little aspirin tablet or something, seltzer water type of tablet. And this helps deodorize and clean your interior at the same time. And then Typhon, which smells very nice, has a clean scent. Did you ever smell this? It just smells like a clean scent. Smells like a clean scent. Just a clean.
Smells unscented, but it's scented.
Exactly. It just smells clean. It's just like a
Oh, that's right. That's
You know, it's got a little bit of. It's got like a slight hint of pine sol. A little bit of pine sol.
Add anything to it. It's natural.
It's like pine sol almost. To a
Yeah.
certain extent. It's like citrus pine sol.
It's a citrus.
Yeah, it's a citrus type of smell.
Alright,
It's just
so
a clean
then-
scent.
Then it basically you're at a 3-to-1. So I'm just eyeballing it here. You just shut up. Where are we at? Close. I'm looking.
What's the dilution on this?
10-to-1.
Would you like
Yeah,
to
so
fill
it's-
water?
Well, it does. It just when you're cleaning an interior, I don't think it matters. Who cares? Does it matter? Keav, does it matter? Using distilled water versus your tap water if you're using it as an interior cleaner. Tell me why.
I would want to use DI water.
Tell me why.
Because it mixes better.
Yeah.
And there's no minerals.
And the shelf life lasts longer if you keep it on the shelf for a while. Exactly. Yes.
I believe you. All right. So here we go. Distilled water.
It's not target water though, but
Distilled water.
Distilled water.
There it is.
All right. And look, there's the one quart mark is on the bottle, written on the bottle.
Thank you for pouring off screen.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Well, you didn't want to. What happens?
Just say when.
What? Get it all the way up there. Get it all the way to the top, bro.
Take it to the top.
This all sounds bad if you're not looking what they're doing.
We're not doing anything. All right. That's good. It's gonna come out the top.
It's gonna explode in your face if you pour it too much.
That's a stretch. That's even a stretch for you.
What do you mean? It's right there. Look at all that foam. Right then and there.
Stretch. There you go. Now make sure you shake it up, stir it up, do it good.
Can you show the
All
label?
right. Look, dude, by the way, is that not a fat label? Look at that. bio bombs. I got permission from Christian himself. Bio bombs, and then it says Typhon with bio bomb minis, RTU, because it's mixed from the concentrate.
Yep.
Mixed from the concentrate into the final, and then you go to town. Go to town.
All right.
No grime and dirt is safe.
Yeah, so we got to wait a little bit more till it's mixed up and dissolved in there. But that's pretty much it at this point.
And if you go to Phoenix EOD, comes with the dilution chart.
Comes with a
So
dilution
you know
chart.
exactly.
Bam. There it is. So that's pretty much Typhon and Biobombs, or Phoenix EOD and Biobombs collab. So next question we got here is for Franco, or not Franco, sorry. So did I do my floors, Corey? Yes, I did do my floors, which you will all see on my next video that I have coming up. The floor looks nice, right?
Looks great.
It really does.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
It drains good too.
Yep.
Mine don't drain from the chat.
Yeah, so the whole slope and everything is nice and
Walk to and spit on that thing.
And so that's what I got here. Now, Franco says, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? Straight up chilling or doing any details? For this weekend, everybody kind of has like their own thing. So I know Aaron and Tim are most likely going to hang out pretty much most of the day tomorrow. Rick Smith, are you hanging us out tomorrow? So Rick Smith hanging out with us tomorrow.
Actually, tomorrow during
555.
tomorrow during lunch, we're going to meet Will. He's now 16 years old. Kid I was mentoring. He actually won the Pay It Forward campaign, one of the winners.
Yeah.
Right after Christmas last year. So Aaron and Will are going to meet up, and with his parents, we're going to have lunch. And so yeah, they get a chance to meet. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll get some meat.
How's Will doing under your tutelage?
I haven't talked to him for quite a while. He's doing so well. He doesn't need me.
Okay, Yoda.
He doesn't need
What a
me.
piss poor answer.
So why are you gonna taint everything this kid has learned by meeting Aaron for 5 minutes?
That's a good question.
Like,
That's actually a good question.
I will cancel.
tell him don't listen to Aaron.
Yeah.
Just make him feel better.
If he shows up in a van with candy, do not
Do not.
get in the van.
That's right.
Yep. So Ricky asks, Sock, why did I move? Just a better life. New York is way too expensive in general. Just the type of home that I have will be cost about like a little over 800,000 where I live. So it's not feasible whatsoever. Paying a $6,000 a month mortgage when I gotta pay property. It's just a BS place to live.
When I went over to Socrates' house today for the first time, the entire time the Jeffersons were moving on up was playing in my head. That's why he went from New York down here. Like the man landed. It's nice. You got a nice house. You got a nice development. It's yeah. You can actually breathe the air down here. It's pretty wild.
And to be quite honest, all of this wouldn't happen without Titan 10 back there too. He's the one that really helped me a couple months. You know, I was looking for a house since what? I called you back in like November, right, Tim?
Yes.
So since November, I was looking for a home, and Titan Tim is the one that helped me pick everything out, give me a good area, what's a good, loadout that I can have. I'm speaking like I'm playing video games. So yeah, so a good loadout, a good. So that's pretty much it. And then Hawaii Tim asks, ask Rick Smith how was ice cream and holding hands with Larry K. Who's Larry K? Who's Larry K?
Ammo.
Oh, Ammo. Okay.
What he got?
Aaron. Oh yeah. So Aaron got a special gift from Rick Smith, which is a nice actual foaming soap from Ammo.
Here we go.
He's like, this is the good stuff.
He said that's the good stuff. And it's scented. So that's what Rick Smith gave Aaron. Right? Oh. So that's what we got so far.
Mustang, Shelby GT500, 2011. 1 of 10 with a nice key.
With a nice key. But why does Tim suffer?
Yeah.
Right?
This gang
He doesn't.
This
Tim,
gang
Tim
mentality.
can't suffer.
jumped me.
So that's what we got so far. And let's see. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then I broke my soup rinse. What is that? You speak. Oh, soup rinse cannon today. Soup rinse cannon today. What is Keav's newest recommendation? Have active 2.0.
Rankovo.
Rank what?
The Rankovo. Rankovo Pure Snow Pro, it's called.
Rankovo Pro Snow Pro. Whatever. What the fuck? You just said it.
Amazon. These
Rank
people don't
over.
name anything. They
Gotcha.
just regurgitate stuff and just foam lance snow foam cannon does car wash.
just keywords galore. Just so that way you could yeah. When I was looking for cabinets on when I was looking for cabinets on Amazon, the first time I was looking for cabinets on Amazon, the thing said like cabinets for garage storage and mechanic. I'm like, dude, why is so much like keywords for just a? It's just terrible. Oh, David said that Publix distilled water, not the good stuff. Oh, you said that?
I read it when
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not the good stuff. It's not the good stuff. Because if you actually take
Data.
a
Prove it.
if you take a ppm meter, it's gonna be like 3. I'm joking. It's just-
It's all the same
What?
blender. I said Target water is white labeled Publix water. It's all the same blender.
all the same blender. You heard it here, folks. All B&B blending. When's the rim job coming? It will be a great way to do it, but I can't touch Tim's 1 of 1
That's the
Mustang, so I can't go near it. So And then-
wash your car?
Yeah, you can watch it.
no, I can't watch this.
Sock, I trust you.
Just my heritage. That's why you trust me.
I don't care what heritage you are.
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. So you trust me to watch this car. It's not based on ethnicity.
I was at my car was at the shop at Eurofed, and they always detail the cars, right? And the guy saw my car. He goes, "I know that guy. I'm not touching this car. I don't want to get roasted on social media."
Yeah. Bro, sometimes you gotta see that. Yes, Adrian, a nice scented foaming soap. That's straight from Rick's mouth when he handed him Ammo's stuff. That's what happened.
It looked like a good soap.
It looked like a good soap, right?
Yeah, it did.
It smells good too.
Oh,
It
smells-
really well.
Say it louder for the people in the back to hear.
It smells really good.
Hello, me.
It's got a really nice it's got a really nice color. It foams, it actually foams, and it actually works. And I don't have to hear any crap when I buy it. So
There it is. Aaron is so pissed off back there. I think you need more apple juice.
I gave you a shout out in my next video.
Yeah. You see, Keith?
I gave him a shout out next video.
So you gave him a shout out next video. There it is. So he'll make up for it. So at Keav, what about the yellow best foam cannon? There are 8 left in stock.
It's good. It's the best value right now, for sure. I just like the Rankover more. Everybody has a favorite, but for like $18, which I guarantee the price goes up when it sells out. So
Yo, so quick question, Keav. So you testing all these foam cannons, what made you really want to test every single foam cannon out there? Because that's the number one question. Everybody's asking what your recommendations are. So what really made you get into that niche market of like, to me, at the moment, you're the only one that do it the best. So in terms of
I just like
all that.
I just like foam.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it.
With pressure washers, it was numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the pressure
There was no
washers.
numbers
Yeah.
to foam cannons. Foam cannons is all personal preference and your water quality and your, and that's the hard thing to get across is like, you see what I have. If you have 500 TDS water, you might not be able to foam
Yeah.
anywhere near what I could.
So what about your the best thing too is your pressure washer. Yo, this fucking this guy. I'm done. I gotta go.
Get a call ready.
Okay, I gotta go. That's it. But pretty much why did you do that? It's like, my man just deep,
Blocking my head the whole time. I was like, wow.
my man just deep throated the mic. But fucking so besides that, so and then your DI system. Like, is it just more of the numbers for the beginner detailer for your pressure washer and then your whole DI system? Like what made you go into the whole DI system then as well?
I just like spotless water, clean water, because I used to use a leaf blower to
Gotcha.
to dry the car, and spotless water was the way. And now I use spotless water as my rinse, and I use rinseless as my contact. So
Now for Rick Smith out here, you're a special guest as well.
Yeah.
So just give us a quick rundown on your thing and your detailing journey.
Well, I've been doing it on and off all my life, and just got into it back in a few years ago, and discovered this YouTube world. Sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a curse, and discovered all you wonderful people. I just love doing it. I love cleaning cars, and yeah, it's just a passion, and I love doing it. Love the community and meeting all these great people. And I wouldn't be doing this if it, wasn't for getting into it. And I'm just very grateful to have the opportunity to do it and be around all you wonderful people. And it's just great. I just like detailing cars. I like clean cars.
And since you're one of those people that came in and like you said, like you like the blessing, it's a blessing and a curse, the detailing community. And I've known you've tried a bunch of products out there as well. So is there something in general that do you think with the whole dilemma that's been going on with the elephant in the room saying, oh, all these other brands and product lines out there are all white label? Do you feel like it's true, or what is your take on it? Outside looking in.
Well, I try stuff, and if it works, it works. Honestly, I don't care where it comes from. If you're not honest and you're just telling lies, you shouldn't do that. I won't buy from you. I won't give you my money. Aaron's always been honest. That's why we have the relationship we do. I know his products. Jamie and Eddie, they've always been up front. Eddie, he can roast the mess out of somebody. And he's always been straightforward, like it, don't like it. And if he's wrong, he'll call himself out. If you can call yourself out and you're full of it, then that's fine. But if you're just straight up lying, and there's just a lot I won't give my money to anymore. I just, so I think we're not building rockets here. We're just cleaning cars. And it's as simple as that. Have fun and enjoy it. If you're not having fun and you're just in here for the drama, you need to find something else to do.
Rick Smith.
And that's coming out from an enthusiast himself. Mainly started out like he just started out, and that's it. It's just most of us we're just cleaning cars. There's certain things, there's certain preferences. To me, I look at it like it's like when somebody says something dumb, like things are potentially white labeled or whatever the case may be. The problem with that stuff is like water. It's like people get essential water. Somebody just made fun of Publix distilled water. You get what I'm saying? Target makes distilled water by B&B blending. Like all this other stuff is just, just use what you like, try it out, and that's pretty much it on that end. Just people take detailing way too serious a lot of the times.
Rick Smith. You.
So
Hey, stop. I just want to give you a heads up real quick. Make sure that you've given Rick Smith enough time to talk, because if you cut his time short, he will let you know for all of eternity that his time was cut short, and I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. So I'm just saying, make sure you finish.
I made sure when I speak to people from the South that I give them a quick 5-second cutoff. If they don't say anything for 5 seconds, I know I can go ahead and butt in. So that's how things work down here. I've noticed it because sometimes they'll talk real quick and then they tell you all this stuff. And then after that, I'm just like,
I'm just saying,
can I cut in?
on my show and cut him short.
He
And
said-
the last 2 years, he's giving me nothing but a hard time. But he cut me short. I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. Everybody else got to say their whole thing, and you just really
The Rick
Sock, if I could say, Sock, I thank you for allowing me to be on your show, and giving me the time and the opportunity. And you didn't ask. I just showed up, and you didn't hound me, and I showed up,
You fed him,
and it worked. And we broke bread. We're friends. And I was hounded for months to come on a podcast, and got like 3 minutes
of talk time.
of talk time.
Bullshit.
So, Sock, I'm truly grateful. I know there are people that like to tell their version. There's my story, or there's his story, and then there's the truth that I'm telling you. So I appreciate it.
It sounds to me like Eddie was right. That's what it's coming down to. It sounds to me like Eddie was right all along. So Ben has a question for you, Keav. Do I need a MJJC filter with the Rain Kobo?
Not necessarily. It just improves just a little bit. If you want all the foam in the world, go for it. But it just depends.
So do you like shaving cream foam? Do you think that cleans better, or do you like a little bit runnier foam?
I like the shaving cream foam for sure. Because what I'll do is I'll go around the car and I'll mist it down and allow it to work its way down. But when I'm testing foam cannons, it needs to be the best you can possibly get it, because then you can turn it down. You can't turn it up. So you have to start from the max and then work your way down. But a lot of people like runny foam for sure. I don't even want to get into that debate.
So I don't like runny foam. I like in the middle between like shaving cream foam,
Runny foam
because
dries fast.
yeah, that's the thing. Runny foam dries fast. That's the whole thing. Out here is you want that thicker foam to
It depends on
clean.
the coating, the surfactants in the soap, how it runs off the panel. Like Pan's clean shampoo tends to stay wetter longer. Like it dwells nicely, and it has that secondary surfactant really pops on the back end.
We can't talk too loud around that.
What?
We can't say too much about good soaps.
We can't.
No, we got somebody here.
It's all soap.
It's
yeah.
all soap.
Yeah, it's all soap.
You know what?
It's awesome.
Phoenix don't need to be here.
It's all soap.
Okay, Phoenix can leave. It's fine. Talk as much shit as you want.
It cleans the car, man. If it's good, it's good.
Yeah. What is that smell?
I
I
have so much soap. I'm not gonna buy anything else.
At least $20 more than you have to on
Yeah.
stuff. Feel free. Go
Yeah.
ahead, throw your money in the toilet. I don't care.
it
I'm gonna give you the best soap possible for an unbelievably reasonable price. But no, that's fine. No. Talk some more shit. Go ahead.
And an unbelievably fragile tip at the top that likes to break. See, I can see it from here. That happened to mine too.
We have sent out polls. Would you rather have the push top or the twist top? And every single time, unanimously, everybody wants the twist top. I have more. All you have to do is reach out to me.
Don't get the twist top made by MJJC, because it won't. That's gonna break.
I don't know what that means, but all you got to do is reach out to me, and I'll send you another one.
That same thing happened to mine. Say a word.
It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Phoenix sucks. We all know.
So unanimously, Aaron made the final decision.
Soap is amazing.
Phoenix is trash.
Soap is amazing. I don't care about scents and colors, so it's perfect for me. But I have 15 zillion gallons of Incredible Suds, so I'm going to use Incredible Suds.
No, I can completely get behind that. Use what you got. Use what you got, and then finally you can use what you want.
I took advantage of. They don't allow it anymore. They used to do the thing where Black Friday used to be able to get gift cards for like 30% off, and then the next month they would run the buy 2 gallons get 1 free,
Yeah.
and I would use the gift card from that. They stopped that. You can't do that no more. I bought like 5 gallons of Incredible Suds for like $35 a piece or something like that.
You could foam your house.
Yeah. So in terms In terms of Adrian, how does clean shampoo smells like? It just smells like I don't know. It just smells good. That's all we got here. We got Aaron fighting for his life. That's what somebody put in here in the background. So
Thank you, Dark Dragon. Much love.
so that's what we got.
If you want to celebrate something, we can celebrate 1,000 subscribers.
Every time Aaron's fighting for his life, you have no idea how true this statement is. It's like, all right, we're getting in the ring.
He walks around with a life preserver.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like, one of us is coming up dead. It's probably gonna be me, but I'm still fighting.
So that's what we got here. Any other questions? We got about 5 minutes left before the podcast goes crazy. This might get demonetized. What's the best pre-wash soap to break down grit? Aaron,
What was the question?
what's the best pre-wash soap to break down grit?
Yeah, that's a fun question. I mean, when you're talking about pre-wash, we've talked about at length. We've talked. Do you want me to hold? We've talked at length about like the high pH versus the low pH. Low pH traditionally goes after mineral deposits, salt, and things of that nature. High pH usually goes after bonded contaminants. So in my process right now, my pre-soak consists of Kraken. I like Kraken at 5-to-1. It's a high pH. It does the majority of the work. It's sun friendly, so that even when it dries, you can reactivate it by just getting it wet. I haven't, to my knowledge, the people that have worked with the Kraken, they haven't had any problems with damaging paint or anything of that nature. Yeah, so everybody in the room is nodding their head. So I like a nice high pH pre-soak. It does the bulk of the work. Depending on where you're at, depending on what your water is like, Brian Spittler talks a lot about heavy water, mineral water, rust. They've got a lot of iron in your water. So I think that you dial in to exactly what you're looking, what you're up against. But for me, in New Jersey, a Kraken pre-wash just works just fine. I like to spray it all down, let it soak, and then hit it with rinse it off, and then throw Apex on top of it.
Yeah, I'll put Kraken on 1 to 3 on rims, and then spray on the Furies as well. And those two combined actually clean the rims extremely well.
What about you, Rick Smith?
I use Kraken, Apex and Kraken. Yeah, it just depends on the condition of the vehicle. I don't really get too wrapped up in it. I don't use iron remover every time. I don't clay every time. It just depends on the vehicle. But if it's something really nasty, I use Kraken. And never had any issues.
Well, me, y'all already know me. What I use all the time, and everybody makes fun of me saying it. Labo Cosmetica, Primus. That's the alkaline one that I like. I'm sorry. Yeah, just yeah. So I like the way it cleans. I love the way it smells. It makes the detailing experience not boring. So that's why I like that thing now. But pretty much what Aaron said is you could mix your favorite APC with your soap. And I've seen some people just put in the comment section talking about Apex and Kraken, mixing some of Apex and Kraken. Same thing with this guy. So yeah, that is pretty much it on that. And
Pre-rinse or pre-soak, and you want a little bit of foam, you just add a little bit of a good foaming soap to it. You crack it like all clean, you add a little bit. You see all clean in a video and it looks like foaming. That's not all clean.
Yeah,
because all clean doesn't foam like that. They put a little bit of Incredible Suds in there to get that dwell time.
That dwell time. Yeah. Kraken has some really good like browning capabilities when you're cleaning the tires. It just browns the tires real. So John Weber asked, Sock, what kind of video series are you going to start filming first? Garage tour. So in a way, yes, there's going to be a couple things. Like I said, I have the Ely hose setup that I have in my home garage that I have a dedicated review on. Then I'm going to talk about the storage shelves and how I'm going to organize my products. I did get the Chief Steamer as well, this Chief Steamer 100. So that's what I ended up getting as well. So I got a lot of stuff going around now. So that's pretty much it on that. And so I have a whole bunch of series coming out with a bunch of stuff. So that way you could get that thing going. And
Franco, you're the best, buddy. Oh my gosh.
What they put? Let me see.
He was like, all right, this is what he wrote.
You
You
said
can highlight it if you want.
Yeah, Jamie the Cleaner.
I usually use apple pie.
I gotta see if I can find that up here. Oh yeah, here it is. That's what they're laughing at. Jamie the Cleaner, Keav used spin rear to slick back his hair.
It's holding.
It's holding.
I would put it in my
If it
hair.
works, it works.
Yeah, I'd rather go in the hair before the
Uh,
tire.
Oh, you son of a
Oh,
bitch.
No crazy wall art ideas.
Like, if the entire room is pro this, Keav has to be not pro that. Everybody said cracking. I didn't say cracking. I love hearing though.
What
I
is
got you, pal.
what is my favorite one step pad? I'll probably I don't know. I just use the gold standard pad. That's pretty much it. And then to be quite honest, you can grab any one step pad. You could grab the maroon pad. You could grab, Detail Co's, Brew Pez, Lake Country orange pad. Those would go well. The only thing that really changes is really the only thing that really changes is the polish and compound combo that you're really using. Whatever thing you're using, you're gonna get amazing cut regardless.
It doesn't take 40 minutes either.
And it doesn't take 40 minutes according to Keav. Keav was there. Yo, Keav, how the hell did you know about this stuff? You weren't even there.
I hear about this stuff and it locks in here, and then I wait for the opportune time.
They're all lies. They're all lies. So FYI, just so most people know as well. So Tim from Shining Light Detailing right here, Titan Tim, he finally reached 1,000 subscribers and he's doing a giveaway. So congratulate Tim. Yo, Tim. So everybody.
subscribe.
So this isn't a sponsored, video or anything in terms of
I'm not
in terms of Thor. Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah. So none of this is sponsored whatsoever. Just Titan Tim is gonna do a giveaway. Do you want to do you're gonna do the giveaway on your channel, or you want to do one here for the
I'll-
people?
I'll do one on my channel for sure. Yes.
All right. So he'll do one on his channel. So everybody subscribe for you to enter, comment. He's gonna do something along those lines. I'm pretty sure.
Lots of
And
products.
lots of products he's giving away.
Lots.
So
Hey, do you want to give away something here?
do you want to give something away?
We can give away a Typhon mini bomb kit if you want.
Yeah, so anybody wants a Typhon mini bomb kit right up in here. So we'll do what should be a good question we should ask them. That's a good question. We got 4 guys and 1
How many guys in a sock?
Nah, that's not, we can't go with that one. It's a, yeah, 100. That's the one. The highest number wins. Right. Right.
Oh, Lordy Lord. All right, great question. What was the donation that Shine Your Light Detailing gave to the Pay It Forward campaign about 30 minutes ago or so?
Oh yeah, what was it that Titan Tim gave to Aaron for the mini bombs kit?
Not enough, Wes. Keep going.
Up.
Keep going. I want the whole thing. If you're getting a $30 gift, I want to know exactly what this thing is. I know.
Yeah. So it was a Rupes, but what millimeter?
What exactly? I want to know specifics.
I did say the millimeter.
Yes, he did. You spelled it out like a GT 500.
Oh, jeez.
2011. You spelled it out like a Ford Mustang 2011 GT 500. There it is. All right, David. Wait. I would say that David Graham got the whole thing. North Texas did hit 21. Corey did hit 21. David O said 21. Wait, there it is. Adrian said 21 millimeter Rupes.
Yep.
Wait, nope. Devil Franco said it before him.
Okay.
Scrolling back up.
Franco said 21 millimeter Rules.
Rules polisher. Hey,
Rules.
Franco, it's rules or
Like
he knows what it is. It was probably an autocorrect.
All right.
Nobody wants
All right.
it.
So
Nobody-
we'll give it to Franco. We'll give it to Franco.
All right, Franco wins.
Franco
Franco
wins.
wins a Typhon micro bomb kit.
So
Franco, I'm pretty sure I have your address. So just you're gonna have to remind me because I've had some apple juice and I'm down in South Carolina and I won't be back in the warehouse for another two days. Yeah, 2 days.
2 days.
So yeah, just send me an email to remind me because you know I will forget.
You may not get it in 6 months.
last time, Aaron said he was gonna ship me something.
Stop. They're waiting on Master version 1.
You see, Hydra version 1.
Not
Thank
wrong.
you. Thank you.
Not wrong.
Thank you.
Shut up. You're not wrong.
So
I know I have failed everyone.
I'm here, blanked out real quick. So that's pretty much it.
Sock broke the internet. Great. Good job. Good job, son.
He said
Things got real dark.
things got real. So that
You should totally have your shut up.
yeah. Oh, imagine I just going. No, what's going on?
What happened?
They shut off the light for 5 seconds. I got no shirt. So,
We hit the limit of sock. He's showing his tricep.
yeah. So that's it. So that's pretty much it. So we're an hour and 6 minutes in. So I appreciate everybody,
How long
tuning
is
in.
the show normal?
Yeah,
An hour.
it's a short show.
Hey, that's so weak.
That's
They pay good money to come watch it.
that's my time slot.
Bullshit.
I'm being serious.
No, Brian and I have gone 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's you and Brian. Yeah.
But so what?
Remember, for Brian, it's 2 people.
So what? What does that mean?
All right, so we're going on for 4 hours, fellas. That's what we're doing.
Like, when's the last time you had this crew show up at one of your lives, bro?
No, we're not going live tomorrow. So we're gonna keep going today.
Chelsea to go 2.5
You got
hours. I was
Chelsea?
on her show 2 weeks ago.
All right, so
You can
whoa.
go.
All right, I'll do it. I don't know how long
mean,
you guys
like,
want to talk.
You got somewhere to be?
Don't worry, if it's a problem, hey, you'll call.
Oh yeah, yo, Eddie, call
Yeah,
back.
if you
Call
get
back
in
if there's a
trouble,
problem.
Eddie will call, don't worry. If you break the- if you
Sock
break the
paid by the
rules.
hour. Yeah, right. So 1 hour for each person.
Sorry, the phone's ringing.
Yo, thank you. You see, Lewis? Eddie said I have to get off. All right, I'm about to click.
Are you kidding me? They
Yeah.
love when we run this. This is time being watched. I keep telling you that. That's why Curmudgeon's Corner is 3 hours.
Yeah.
People watch and they want to hear from you, Sock. Everybody loves you so much.
Nobody loves me.
Everybody loves you.
Nobody loves me.
Well, to be honest,
Everybody loves Keav.
I'm
He
just
has
saying, to
more
be honest,
followers.
everybody's here for Keith.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's here for Keav.
I'm here for Keav.
Shit.
The draw. We're just tagging along.
Yeah.
So any other questions while we just
Don't cut the sock, just watch.
do I got let me get some water. I'm parched.
Here, I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. Max.
These guys are
When's the last time you had this much
Let me
fun?
water too.
how much when was the last time I had this much fun?
Not very often I get served by Aaron.
Keith, for what you did for the Pay It Forward campaign,
This,
I will serve you for the rest of the year.
oh, this is the good stuff.
This is the
This
very
isn't white label Target water.
It's not white,
That's the same thing.
right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Tastes like water to me. Why?
Aaron the bar witch. That's right. That's right. I was a bar back for a couple of years.
Fine.
These people.
Podcast sponsored by Public Spring Water.
Publix.
It's purified water. This isn't spring water.
Sock hasn't had this many guests before.
I don't have any guests typically. If you know that, right, Rick? You seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have guests, and that's because things like this happen in the chat.
That's
That's why.
because it charges me $30 to get across the bridge going into New York. That's why. $30 to get across the George.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. But now that you're down here in South, I would rather drive 9 hours to be on your show here in Myrtle Beach than what, an hour and a half to your place in New York.
Yeah.
I would rather.
So you guys spend $200 in gas than
Yeah.
$30 across the
First
bridge.
of all, I drive a Tucson Echo, so it cost me $70, and I still have half a tank. So there.
That kind of math is why he doesn't have a scented sub.
Yeah, that's it. You see?
It
That-
cost me $5 to take toll roads from Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I do think I paid a toll, the Delaware Memorial. I think that was it. Well, no, Maryland jacked me for a few dollars because I had to take the Baltimore Harbor whatever tunnel. But yeah, other than that,
I came from a car show in Jersey one time back to Atlanta, and it was like through that little strip of Delaware, and I drove through one of the toll booths. I got a thing in the mail. It's like $50 fee to drive through without stopping.
yo, we got a question. We got 2 questions for Rick.
talk to me.
So Rick, what is your favorite coating? And just not because he's here.
Kronos. Yeah, that is really my favorite coating. It's it. Yeah, that's about all I use.
Between V1 and V2, did you notice a significant difference between
V2 is slicker. Yeah, and yeah, it seems a little.
especially after the cure?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a whole lot slicker. And it's a little easier to apply, in my opinion. I mean, conditions, with coatings, conditions are everything. But yeah, I think V2 it's definitely, I mean, it's top of the mark.
What is Kronos? I legitimately don't know anything about nothing. I don't know anything about nothing. I'm telling you, when it comes to this stuff, like I don't know anything.
You're legitimately like a real life flesh and blood brother. Like I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Like I love you, you're my brother. But I want to choke you because, like, what a.
If it's not V5, I don't want it.
Yeah, if it ain't V5,
That's Kronos.
that's
Okay.
Kronos right there.
So it's a bottle that says
Yeah,
Kronos.
but that's the V1 version.
No, it isn't.
The one he has.
It isn't.
This one
It is not. It is V2.
is this one V2?
V1 doesn't exist anymore.
But that one, the one that he has on his hand,
I have V2.
is that V2?
Yeah.
Don't yell at me. I'm
The
just,
first, like, all right. So basically,
the label doesn't say
all
V2.
right, hear me for the last 1,000th time.
The people want to know.
Okay, the people want to hear this. All right, look at the Hydra label. I buy because I'm a small business. Do you understand that? I'm a small fish. I don't have the deep pockets of what was
Johnson and
that?
Johnson.
No, what was that dumb company that you called that ships to Canada, but is originally from Italy? I forget. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't have $1 million pockets, so I buy bulk to save money. So I'll get like 8,000 stupid triggers that don't work, or I'll buy 8,000 labels. And then Jamie the cleaner says it's trash. And then Mike G says it's trash. So in the course of like a month, I've changed the formula twice, but I still have 8,000 labels. I'm not going to throw away $3,000 into the trash because I've changed the formula to make it better. So what I will do, what I will do is, like, for the first month when we change the product, I'll hand write V2 or V3 or whatever it is. And then after a month and the information has hopefully been disseminated, I stop writing it because it's labor intensive.
Now, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Something probably a little bit easier. Why don't you just get a sticker, kind of like how McKee's does it, and puts it on like the V2 until the V2 comes out? Like just a small sticker.
More
It's
expense.
like
exactly everything costs money.
More expense.
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna pay for that?
Huh?
Yeah, maybe Sock will pay for it.
Yeah, there you go.
I
I
have-
tell you what. Every
have
time I
one.
change a formula, I'll add 50 cents to the cost of it so that I can add one of those little stickers.
We have a way here. Adrian brought it to our attention here. It says that bottle doesn't say V2. Make that a shirt. Now you could sell the shirt, make the money, and pay for the little stickers you can put on the bottle.
You
What
see?
does the trick say?
It says the label doesn't say V2.
The label doesn't say-
That's good.
The label doesn't-
That's a little fierce.
But
Trying to make it in the world today, and it takes everything I got.
so we got Jamie the cleaner asking, what is Rick's favorite water company? I don't even know what that means. Is that some country talk?
Dollar General. I go to the DJ.
Tennessee,
Wait.
Virginia.
We don't have fancy Targets like they do in the swamp.
Got
I
a
just,
wiggly wiggly.
I just go to the DG and call it a day. Haven't had any issues. So if Jamie's got any insider secrets on that Target water, let me know.
Insider secrets.
to have two B&B companies on here.
So that's what we got.
You know, it's just something for people to love.
Oh, that's funny.
Jamie's right. Clover Valley.
Clover Valley?
Clover Valley.
General Dollar brand.
Okay.
Water.
It's
Hey,
a
you want to hear something fun? When it says spring water, the FDA doesn't have any kind of
regulations.
regulations on it. So
Well-
spring water, like Deer Park that comes out of Pensacola, New Jersey. I don't know if you've ever been to Pensacola, New Jersey,
I don't.
but I don't want to drink any of the water that comes out of Pensacola.
So,
So, spray in my backyard. I should bottle it.
so all right,
Deer pee and stuff like that.
all right. So I had a question. Let's see. So Ben says on the real for sock. Have you used Labo and Nedho? And I used DIY detail water spot remover. I didn't unclog nothing like Enedho. So for Enedho, it is a stronger, definitely a much stouter water spot remover. And I've always said this before, it's a water spot and lime scale remover. Now, in terms of DIY coating, or DIY water spot remover is really to just demineralize. But in terms of Enedho, if depending on how you dilute it, and I tell people this all the time, if you're going to use a Nedho, start it in a 1:6 or 1:7 dilution. If you're using a 1:5 and you're using not a strong coating, you will definitely scar the coating very, very, very easily. So that is something just to keep in mind. So, but yeah, both of them were great. I had Titan Tim. We did it just raw on the panel with DIY water.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah. So
Hey, where were you on that?
we-
You totally missed
So
it.
we used Preludio
He likes
and
to
we
go
used the
raw.
DIY water spout remover on the panel, and it gave the same reaction, right?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Yep, it actually brought the
Whatever.
signature wax back.
So that's pretty much it. Just an air hole, just more of your nuke. That's why Labo makes Purifica, which is their. I like to call it like an all-in-one, and this is how I explained it to Tim when he asked the question on what's the difference between an Anejo and Labo's Purifica. I said, think of your Purifica as your one-step polish, and then think of your Anejo as your compound for your water spot minerals and decontamination removal. That's how I pretty much just broke it down. So that's it. And Sock did a video with Tim. So exactly, Corey. I did do one with Tim a couple months back in March when we did the Cadillac. That's what we did. Keav is looking like Sock told him Honda over BMW. He said,
Hey, his car does look nice. Looks good.
looks like shit.
You know.
My car looks like shit. I'm getting rid of that thing in a couple. So Sock is
It'll get gapped, but you know.
yeah. No, my car will definitely get gapped. And then you know,
Hey, we need Rick Smith to say Purifica.
okay, Rick Smith say Purifica.
Purifica.
What?
Purifica.
What Purifica?
What?
What he said.
That's the Italian way.
What? Who says
Purifica.
Purifica?
Purifica.
You just did.
That's the lab. That's the Labo. That's Italian.
Purifica.
No, it's not
You're
Purifica.
America's son. You're in South Carolina, America. You better
No.
start talking like America, or we're gonna have
I
problems.
already told you when we went down to the when we went to the Hicksville to look at a home. Somebody said, "Are you gonna buy a house down here, boy?" I said, "Nope. I'm just looking."
Boy,
I said,
if you go about 2 miles in that direction.
"Yo, what's going on, Joel? Lazy Jones, what's going on?" Then let's see.
We'll walk you through.
Subway water's the bomb.
Nah, they ain't did
Everything
me.
from Subway.
Subway?
Everything from Subway is the bomb.
You like Subway?
Especially cheesesteak.
You like Subway?
Yeah.
Or are you just saying that because of Jamie?
And a slice is a slice.
A slice is a slice.
Tell you this. So, no direction detail. We did it 2 episodes ago. We did the hottest whatever fast food and ranked them by the different restaurants. Subway meatball came in number 1.
The boss.
The boss.
The boss.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it. It made me question all of my life decisions.
Yeah, I like meatballs.
I bet you do.
You have to set him up every now and then. He doesn't get many zingers. You have to set him up.
Teed it up good.
I appreciate the low lob.
This is what you sounded like, just like that. Just read it.
What does it say?
Per.
Purifica.
What's that Italian for? What does that mean?
What? Purifica?
Purifica.
I don't know. Pure something.
Purifica.
It's like purifica is just like pure. I don't know what it is. I'm being serious. Like something pure. Like purifying the paint.
Why can't they just call it what it is?
Antonio Banderas.
What?
Why can't they just call it what it is?
Um,
Let's not get that whole debate about naming things.
name it. Oh yeah, nah.
Just put on the bottle.
Just put it on the bottle what it is. I got a wolf telling me it's a tire dressing.
What's that you got?
No.
Like, listen, if I read it from here, I don't know what's in that bottle.
Well, it's not my fault that you're blind. It says dual action tire and interior dressing. Like, I don't know how more I could spell it out, brah.
It doesn't.
Brah.
It doesn't.
And you made the writing for what it is bigger. I can read it.
Maybe I wanted you to get intimate with the ball. Oh, look at that.
I mean, you can leave the wolf there. The
That's so
wolf
nice.
gets your attention. But
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me. So, Keith, look. Okay, here's the deal. I had the exact same problem. You know what he said? Take a picture, Aaron's solution. Take a picture with your phone and blow it up. That's what I have to do. So
customer service.
so when you buy a Phoenix product, take a picture, blow it up, put it on the wall, I guess, and that way you'll always have it for quick reference because you sure can't see the label, and I can't read it. I mean, no, it's not happening.
2026 is canceled. It's canceled. We're not doing this anymore.
Listen, look. I like because I see it says auto wash, but I don't know what auto wash really is.
All right. Let's let the people decide. So from here, if I'm holding it from here, would you know it is a tire dressing? And you can't say I spent $8,000. Yeah, because now it's banter time. You see?
To his defense, is this sold in retail establishments?
Demo.
So, like, if you want to go to AutoZone,
No,
this wouldn't.
no, it's not on.
I wouldn't know what to do.
I mean, you're just saying if it was.
Oh, if it was,
If
yeah,
it
you wouldn't
was.
know.
But if you're mainly selling this online, then it doesn't matter as much, right? It looks good on the shelf, right? I'm just a simple guy.
No, yeah, but
You're not the first person to critique that.
but that's the whole thing.
Christian from
You can't satisfy everybody.
Christian from Biobombs has had that argument with me. He's like, your logo needs to be bigger. What it does needs to be bigger.
There's a lot of things
Yeah.
that can be bigger.
Yeah, that's
I'm talking to my wife again.
but this is the whole thing. Is like people do have a point. You know, if you make it a little bit bigger and just keep the fin roar tiny, then this way, because the fin rear. What, dude? You see, like, come on, what is this? It's awesome. But
This is all Jamie.
this is all Jamie. Oh, you said Jamie named this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie, Jesus. Oh, so so this is
You know, the fake cola.
yeah. But all in all, it's just yeah. I mean, like from afar, it doesn't. That's it. So and
I'm gonna do that. SEMA. I'm gonna make a video.
you gonna make a video on it?
And I'm like, can I tell what any of these chemicals are from 10 feet
Oh
away?
yeah, do that.
5 feet away.
How about, everybody seems to, jerk off to Koch Kimi. They just got, they got R2D2 names. Like, what do you want? Are we really going to have this conversation? Are we really going to have this conversation?
They can do whatever they want because they have an excuse. It's German.
Yeah.
They're like
Bullshit.
Solo brand. Yeah. Their brand, like everything German is like a specific way. Like they don't use USB-C. They use specific plugs. It's the way it's supposed to be.
And that and
I don't use much Coach Kimmy either. I mean, GFX every once in a while I want scent and it's so good. I like that scent. But
and that's
I do have
true.
a whole shelf full of it. I haven't touched any of them.
So Jamie went to live demon time. So we're gonna demo this right here. So, Can-
1 to 5?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
right
one
here.
spot, that way they'll put it on the
Straight.
tires.
Yeah, on the tires. Can you
Okay.
demo this?
Are you
Can
right?
you can we touch your Shelby
Yeah.
500?
Are we allowed to touch the Shelby GT
The
500?
tires are not clean, but they're
Limited edition.
fairly clean.
One of
Let's
10,
clean them real quick.
blue with a white dot.
You got a bit of crack in, right? And just put it on your.
It's got clean on it.
Yeah, but do you have a spray of Kraken? We could spray some Kraken and clean the tires. So a quick live demo.
All right, let's break out the pressure.
What do you need, Jim?
I need
All those
Fin roar. Look at that. Fin roar. Because sorry I pronounced it that way.
I would fight because if you said it was if you didn't have Finwire and it said I would hate it because it doesn't say interior first and
Right.
tire last.
Yeah, right.
So you can't satisfy everybody.
Yeah, but the question is like because it's in its current form, it works as a tire dress, and you have to dilute it for it to be an interior. That's why I thought tire should go first.
I use rinseless on the interior side.
You know what I've noticed, like as a byproduct that I didn't realize was going to happen with the interior, it has an anti-static property. I have no idea because like I did it on the stupid Tucson out there. I've driven across Pennsylvania and back. I drove down here and back. I put it on about 3 weeks ago, and there's still zero dust or anything on my dash. Couldn't believe that. I was like, wait a second. That's something to be said. And as you know, I have my windows down all the time because the air conditioner doesn't work in that pig. So
Yeah, FYI, public disclaimer. So Aaron decided to drive from Jersey in pretty much hot weather, starting at 95 degrees all the way straight down at 8 in the morning with no AC whatsoever. Guy is a psycho for sure. Let's see. He said, Adrian says it's because of his deep breathing is equals no dust.
Adrian and I are fighting, just for the record. Adrian and I, we just broke up. Tonight, June 20th, we broke up.
If you want to make it up, just make one of your labels teal. Make one of your labels teal.
Yeah.
And that's how you make
Neon
up.
teal.
That's how everybody makes up with Adrian.
Does fin roar, fin rear foam? No, this is no foam whatsoever. It's just a tire dressing /
I'm sure
interior
Foam
dressing.
Town USA could stick it in the canister and probably get it to do something weird because he likes to do that kind of weird stuff, but it's not intended to do that.
So-
my phone came in.
Oh yeah, he said I'm not changing. So all right, so we have Titan Tim just cleaned the tire over here. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna bring you down. Do a nice demo. Let me bring the laptop over here.
Sticky.
Can you
I need some fin rear and I need a different one. And
You need a different what?
fin rear and that tire.
Here's the real text of this of the oh that's diluted, right?
Yeah, that's the final way to do it.
yeah. So we'll let Titan Tim do the honors.
Shake it a little bit.
So he's gonna shake it.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
You see, we're not going to put a whole lot on the applicator. A little bit here and there, then spread it. Now, what really surprises me is it goes very far.
I'm about to fall asleep.
You see, I didn't put a whole lot on the applicator.
And that is
It
that
did the whole tire.
and that is straight, right?
Yeah, that is straight. Yep.
Yes,
That is straight.
19-inch tire did the whole thing.
19-inch on the 2011 Shelby GT 500. 2011.
One with rear on the
Right,
top.
one-on-one with fin rear on the tire. You guys are dicks.
Ruthless. Ruthless.
There you go.
Yep. So look at that sheen. It actually looks really, really nice. Look at that.
There's the demo, Jamie.
So that is the after right there. Nice.
That's better
It looks
than
nice.
the but-
Yeah.
And then after a couple minutes,
Look at that.
it's
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wrong
see?
finger.
Look at this. It's not moving.
Stop fingering the tire. Just give me a second. Jeez. Give me a chance. Oh wow.
3 guys, 1 tire.
And it is dry. And it is dry.
3 guys in a sock.
Yeah, right. 3 guys in the side. So it is dry to the touch right after it.
That's the impressive part. 2 things are impressed: how far it applies and how quick it dries.
Yeah, so pretty much Tim said it is how far it applies. Smells doesn't smell like anything.
Smells
So
like
he's
paint varnish, according to
Yeah.
you 2 psychos.
oh no, we're saying no, they said because I said stop fingering the tire and they said smell your finger now. And I said so I said
I don't want to know anymore. Stop.
so but that's pretty much it. So it is sandal scented.
Number 2.
So that's it. I'm getting fired, bro. Jeez. Look at Keith.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
No, we're just having fun.
Rick Smith.
This is a family show. I mean, they were just
It really
smacking.
isn't.
You put your shirt back on, Keith?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's it.
Just like after.
We went to after
I just like after a couple of seconds. Good straight.
Yeah. We're in after dark mode for just 1 second.
So that's it. Sorry about that. So
You might have converted me. I hate you for it.
so this is pretty much it. What else? Any other questions? Any other banter out here? What you said? What? Ask what? What are you whispering back here? It's like you guys about to plot something on me. Doesn't
No, we're talking about apple juice and like why all apple juice doesn't taste the same, depending on which apple you're making your apple juice from.
Like orchard apples,
Mm, how you
Gotcha.
store the apple? Is it in an oak?
Yeah,
Is it an oak barrel versus a charred barrel versus
Makes
all
sense.
different things.
no.
It's been too long since I've had apple juice, though. 15 years.
15 years since yeah.
Sorry.
Listen,
You deserve
the
that.
person I become
Yeah.
when I drink apple juice
Yeah.
is not the person that I want to be.
But are you like, all right, here? So when we all went to the Southern Deep Coast conference, we heard that there is a fun brine and then there's a regular fab brine. And Papa and I tried desperately to find the fun brine. He was like, it's you don't want to let that guy out. And I'm like, oh, we want that guy to come out. Are you kidding me? Fun brine would be the best time ever in Louisville, Kentucky.
Fun Keav
Yeah.
is like the peak.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around the other Keav.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, right, so you're ruthless as it is. You're ruthless as it is, but you're funny as all get out.
Yeah.
I would hate to
I
see
think-
ruthless and
I've had multiple.
ruthless mean key would be a horrible
I
thing.
think I should sit a little bit more back so I can.
Come join the party.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Oh, it's my show.
No. I'm saying so
Yeah.
you could come in so I can do this instead of twist my whole body and contort myself. Come closer, Aaron.
Bachelor parties that ended up like hangover movies.
I want to see
That's when
that.
it's.
That's when we just do it one time. We just do it one time.
Do what?
See the dark side of Keav. Like,
See the duck.
and just as long as it's not aimed at me or Phoenix, go to town.
All the things that had happened in the past were before social media and people pulled out their cell phone to record stuff.
That
So
is correct.
it's all hearsay.
That's the best thing about growing up in the 70s and the 80s.
That's security deposits for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
70s and 80s, everybody walking around with a bush. Fucking just what? So that's what's you
I
like
never
about the
said that.
70s? No. Something happened.
Where did that?
Oh no. Oh no. So
Oh my God. What makes this so much better.
The only thing that ever came to mind is that movie with Adam Sandler, Don't Mess with the Zohan.
yes, the show went off the rails since we started.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
About 5 o'clock.
yeah, right. It's just fine.
Krabby Mike's.
Krabby Mike's.
This show should have been at Krabby Mike's.
Yeah, but I
So
told you I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Socrates was right across the table from me, and I couldn't hear anything he was saying. I'm like, what? What?
Did that waiter tell you dined and dashed? Or did they even know?
No, we didn't. We didn't know.
No, as a matter of fact, she even apologized for not letting us know how the whole system worked.
did she really?
Yeah, she was
They're too nice over here, right?
super nice.
And Tim thinks people are like
I'll say
rude.
this. I've been in the South my entire life, but I grew up 4 or 5 years in West Virginia and a little bit in like UP at Michigan. And the difference between walking into a gas station in the South and walking into a gas station if you visit up north, the difference between when I walk in, I say, "How you doing today?" Or I say something nice, the clerk looks at you like, "Who you talking to?"
Yeah.
But in the South, you have an entire conversation in 5 words. How you doing today? I'm doing great.
I came to see, this is the greatest story. The last time that I came to see Tim, I'm with my son. We're coming back. We're in North Carolina, and we stopped at a Bojangles to get lunch, and it was on a Sunday, and it looked like church just got out. So everybody from this little tiny town was in Bojangles. The line wrapped around the building. We had gotten there just before church got out. I'm standing there in line, and there's this older gentleman standing right beside me, and he's looking at me, and he's looking at me, he's looking at me, and he goes, "Do I know you?" And I said, "No, I haven't been in the South in a long time." And he goes, "Well, I feel like I should know you. My name's Doug." And he shook out his, and my son was just like, "Where are we that this happens?" And I'm like, "Welcome to the South, my boy. Welcome to the South."
Where I live, with north of Atlanta, if you get inside the perimeter of Atlanta, it's a totally different world.
Right.
If you stay outside of Atlanta, like you walk into a gas station, you're gonna have a 5-word conversation, and they're gonna know how your day went. You know, and they make you feel good. You walk in.
Just a random encounter with a random stranger. There's nothing like it in the world.
And it's just so different out here because everybody that drives by, they're not even on my block or even part of my neighborhood, and they just all wave at you. I'm just so used to that. I'm like, dude, why is everybody waving at me? So I just walk around like a prince all day. Hey, hey, you know, like, I'm just royalty here. Just what's going on?
Road that wave at you. If you don't wave back, you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
What's wrong with it? I'm gonna pray for him. He's
Yeah.
having a bad day.
Bless your heart.
Bless that. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. He's
Bless
having
his
a bad day. He didn't wave back. No, yeah. It could be anything. Like you could be a special. You could be a window licker, and all of a sudden be like, "Oh, bless his heart."
You know, and
I get that one a lot.
yeah, and everybody waves. Everybody waves. And if they got tinted windows, they'll stop and slow down to make sure you can see their hand through I'm like, dude, it's just awesome people down here. Tim's from Minnesota, so there's different type of nice out there. So, see, in the country, let's see. So Kim says, in the country, we wave to everyone. In the city, you wave and they look. Yep, exactly.
Got any questions in there?
No questions.
Keav?
We've been roasting each other so much that they just start roasting us. It's just
Ask Aaron, like, deeply
Nope.
personal
We did that on Chelsea's. We're good.
Yeah.
We don't need to go anywhere near our demons.
it says somebody gets soccer tiara. That's gonna be me on the driveway. Just
Somebody gets sucked here.
the tiara.
Got it.
What's your guys' favorite pressure washer?
Atlanta is the New York of the South.
What's your favorite pressure
That's
washer,
true.
Keav?
What's your favorite pressure washer?
one I can't afford.
Which one is it?
Probably a 240 volt Northern Tool, 4 gallon per minute.
How much is that?
I don't know, like $2,500.
$2,500. I think you should take everything from Aaron's thing and sell it.
AR 630 though.
Harbor Freight.
Portland.
Stop.
No, I will
Electric
not.
Sun
I
Joe.
will not.
Electric
Sun
Sun
Joe.
Joe.
Portland?
Yeah,
The Portland from Harbor Freight?
yeah,
Really good.
I know.
It likes.
And it's it's user friendly. Like it's user friendly. The only like you just make sure that you have the water running because it will blow up on you. But
Yeah.
Friendly, that's for sure.
yeah,
It comes with a knob that you turn.
it's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do a nozzle or nothing. It comes with a spray tip that you just.
Then you just turn the little
Yeah.
spray tip and it tells you exactly what you need to do. I love it. I love it. I'm not a professional detailer. You guys are. For the weekend warrior, you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a decent power washer.
I say it all depends because like what you spend your money on is
Yeah.
different for every person. I try to tell people all the time. You might like to wear $500 shoes. I don't.
Yeah.
But will I spend $500 on a pressure washer? Sure as hell will. Do I go to Starbucks every day? Nope, I don't.
Yeah.
But will I spend extra money on something I like? Sure.
You know what? I appreciate what you just said.
Personal.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
So we.
You could buy a $1,000 laptop. Are you going to do anything that you need a $5,000 PC for? But it sure is nice to have a $5,000 PC if you can afford one.
You could buy an OK soap for $20 more than my Apex soap. That's absolutely fantastic. If that's your preference, go for it.
And
It's like I like cheap foam cans from Amazon, but if MJUC comes out with one that doesn't break, I'll probably buy it.
so there you heard it, fellas. So pretty much that's.
Makes sense.
So a quick question here for all of us.
Uh-oh.
Favorite brands that's not on Thor.
Hanes.
He said Hanes.
On what?
Wait, what?
Favorite brands that's not on Thor. I'm guessing you want to know about chemicals.
Eddie,
That's
what
a
do we
good
like to
one.
talk about?
Nah. I mean on our end, dude, I like a bunch of other brands. I like what Vonix, other stuff. They make some good stuff.
Armor.
Armor. Use whatever. It's just, but
I don't have,
it's kind.
I'll tell you.
Look, hold on. Let me cut you. No, let me cut you off. Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off.
It's your show.
So,
It's your
so
show.
the only thing is that it's kind of hard to say favorite brands that's not on Thor because most of the brands that Thor carries is because I started buying them way beforehand because they weren't available. Like for you, remember I had a conversation before you even
Yeah.
got
When we
on
were at
Thor.
Burgers.
I would say, yeah, when we had burgers,
Yeah.
and I said, it's kind of hard buying all these 4 different brands that I enjoy because they're not under one house. I got to pay $10 for shipping for you, $10. So yeah, it's kind of hard now to say, but yeah.
As a manufacturer, I can't speak on all of their products, but as a company overall, I have always loved Griot's Garage. I think that they're family owned and operated. I know that they blend in house. They're not a white label. They do all of their stuff, and I just really appreciate them as a company and as a small business owned and operated. Like that's who I want to be. You know what I mean? Like I want to be like it's Griot's Garage. Like I would love to follow that trajectory.
chemicals, yeah.
Yeah, and they make.
I wouldn't buy anything for a pressure washer from them because it's all white label.
Yeah, but yeah, in terms of chemicals, yeah, they have the in-house. Grills make some
For me, it would
great
be
stuff.
G-Tech, maybe because that's the last chemical that I've used that wasn't on.
Thor. So
I don't use like I said. I don't use much.
So that's what we got. And the next one is Karcher. What do you think about the Karcher pressure washer? I had the Karcher pressure washer before, and I don't know. I just didn't like that whole having to change the, what is it? The M14? Is it a 14 that we got to put the adapter in for that one? The
M22.
M22. Yeah, that thing is, I don't know. That whole setup is just annoying. And to be quite honest,
They're good machines.
they're
though.
good. Yeah.
Karcher's one of the leading manufacturers of pressure washers in the world. They're one of the few that actually makes their own pumps.
Yep.
So I mean, they're quality. But most of the ones you're going to see are consumer grade ones.
Yeah.
So they're gonna fit the consumer grade category. So they
Exactly.
really don't make anything for like the detailer.
Yeah.
In Europe they do. They have some good stuff, but that doesn't make its way here.
I think it's the K5. Is it the K5? I think
I would
it's
get the Karcher Cube or the
the
K1700.
K1700. Yep. So there we go. But yeah, Karcher, like you said, most of it is just introductory stuff. It will get you by,
They
and
have good stuff, but it doesn't make its way here.
yeah.
A lot of companies doesn't make its way here.
So Keav, how many pressure washers did you trailer up? How many nominations do you have? Do you do per year? Oh wait, it's two-part question. So first, Keav, how many pressure washers did you trailer up?
I don't know. Was it 11 or 12?
Yeah,
It was both Avas. It was a 2.0, two 2.0s because that wash. I gave you a wash box. I gave you the wash box. Did you even notice that?
What happened?
Yeah, he got.
I gave you the wash box that has the reel, the
Yeah.
hose, and the 2.0 in there, and a gun to go with it. Then
Dude, it's insane.
I gave the big boy. Sock stole the big boy. The MK2.
The vulture, yeah, he picked up the car.
And then like two or three that never made it to video
Yeah.
because they just never were. They were good, but they didn't stand out. And then
two Ryobis.
the Ryobi Automotive, a Craftsman. Geez,
Active. You had an active in there.
yeah, it was two 2.0s. It was a lot.
Yeah, just a lot. Probably about like 12 for sure. And then Aaron, how many?
Both Adams.
So Aaron, now that I'm guessing this is a question from John Weber saying, how many nominations do you do per year for the Pay It Forward campaign? Especially, I'm guessing now with all the 12 pressure washers, how is that gonna go?
I mean, I did ask him the question to clarify. I assume that he's talking about the Pay It Forward. Listen, I am just a catalyst to allow all this to happen. Everything happens from the community. The donations happen from the community. Keith, again, thank you. Rick Smith, thank you. Shiny light, thank you.
Thank you.
But it's all community oriented, and so then the nominations that we get are also nominated from the community. So, like the first year that we did it, I think we got 4. I think the second year we did it, we got 4, or 8. We got 8 the second year, and then last year we got close to 20. And we were able to help 15 of those nominations. You know, some of it is like we had to, you know, and I'm not the judge. We have a panel of 7 judges that read the emails and the submissions and all that stuff, and it becomes one of those things where I love my dad. I want him to have, you know, some Hydra, and you're just like, it's not a charity. It's not a wish list. It's not like, you know, it's Christmas time, I want to give my dad a present. It's people that are in need, and so the judges weed through it, and it's like, for example, we had 2 companies last year, 2 individuals last year that lost their entire mobile detailing business. One of them was they went on vacation and they came back and their truck was broken into and everything was stolen, everything. And then the other guy down in Florida, his truck caught on fire. He's a mobile guy. The truck caught on fire. His entire business melted in front of his eyes. We were able to replace both mobile businesses with everything they needed to pick up right where they left off. Again, that's all donations from you guys, the community. Those are all donations out there. And then the nominations for these people, like that guy that had his truck burned to the ground, I think 3 different people emailed me and was like, hey, you got to reach out to this guy because this guy needs help. Yeah. And so as far as nominations are concerned, we would love, especially with the amount of stuff that Keav gave, we could help so many people, because we're not going to give, you know, one person 4 power washers. Yeah. We'll give one person one. And if there's something left over, like we've got pads that are left over, it rolls into the next year. It just keeps going over and over and over. So as many nominations as we can get, and as many people as we can help. That's my goal, is that it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we get more and more stuff, and we can keep helping more and more people. You know, this is a weird time that we live in. Regardless of what side of the fence that you guys, you know, that you're on, there's uncertainty in every corner of the world, and people are hurting. And if we can come together as a community and just kind of carry each other's load just a little bit, lighten the load a little bit, we're doing our job.
It doesn't really matter what, you know, the way the world's going. There's always people hurting, even in a world where everything's perfect. Right, exactly. So ever since I was been born, every year it's uncertain, but there's always people hurting for stuff.
It's really truly a remark. This community is unlike any community I've ever seen. Like, just the camaraderie that we have. I mean, Rick Smith, you and I, we just became friends out of the community. And it's just like everybody else in this chat room. Like, we are so familiar with everybody in this chat room that we have these, for lack of a better term, inside jokes, and we know each other's personalities, and I look forward to it, that these people that come on. Like, I light up when I see the same people coming in all the time. And then of course I get super excited when I see a name that I don't recognize, and it's like, hey man, welcome to the show, welcome to the community, because that means that we're growing and we're able to touch more and more people's lives. And just me from Curmudgeon's Corner, really focusing in on mental health. It really just, we're all in this together, and the Pay It Forward is just an accumulation of all of that at the end of the year. What happened? What did he say?
Sorry,
What did he say? I want to joke.
I just saw Franco put, look at the regret at Rick's face. Rick wishes he was not his friend.
Damn it! I wish I wasn't his friend.
So
Well, at least I have a shot. Come on, right, and actually get to talk.
right? Thank you. I let everybody talk in here. Tim just
Yeah.
I wait for Rick Smith to get going, and then I cut him.
Yeah, right. You just cut him
Right
off.
in the middle of a sentence.
So, and then somebody says something about the big boys stalling. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna get me by for now. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of hype going around with Josh V's latest video with this pressure washer. So that's probably something I'm going to probably wait for. Let's see how affordable everything's gonna be. Let's see how his final build looks. So that's what I have at the moment. And that Giraffe Tools pressure washer, that thing was heavy. Just moving it from your truck, from your house, 70 pound. It's a 70-pound pressure washer. So yeah.
That's what they do.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like redneck brand shows.
Are you guys having a pillow fight tonight? That would be super fun.
Somebody said something about tummy sticks. I don't know what that is.
So that's
Aaron's gonna get this pillowcase full of
Oh,
soap.
pillowcase full of soap. Aaron's good. The best scented soaps. He's just gonna get smacked with all in one pillowcase.
Cinnamon bun.
If we put incredible scents in a pillowcase, it probably wouldn't leak through.
You think so?
It's thick enough. It
Oh,
probably, yeah. We can just smack them upside the head with it.
So that's what we got. And then I see a lot of the questions and comments starting to slow down a little bit. So probably give this another 9 minutes. We're 2 hours and pretty
Okay.
quick. And we'll call it a night. So yes, sir.
What we need is talking about the Pay It Forward campaign. We need people. All these, we got tons of donations. The community is awesome.
We have technology, Rick. Can you speak louder into the microphone?
You're talking about the Pay It Forward campaign. The community is awesome. Donations, people just give. But what we need are the nominations for people to give the stuff to. That's where we really need to push. So, you can donate, but if you really want to help and donate, try to think of somebody to nominate to help.
Right.
So, but yeah, the more people we can help, the better it is.
Hey, so I'd like to
Cherry pick.
no, not cherry pick, but I'd like to double down on what he was just saying. One of the things that I've noticed about mental health, depression, going through hard times, is that a lot of times somebody who is hurting will not reach out, even though you're like, hey, you could always call me, you could always talk to me, you need this, you need that, let me know. Somebody who's hurting like that, it's embarrassing. It is a private problem, and they don't want to reach out. So if you haven't heard from somebody in a while, reach out to them. Just be like, hey, what's going on? If you just keep your eyes open, if you kind of can get a feel that somebody might be struggling, just nominate that person. Hey, I don't know what this person's going through, but they might need there's something not quite right there. So just, again, it doesn't have to be something grandiose like a truck burning down. It could just be like, you know what, I haven't heard from Tim in a little while, and I know that he was talking to me about struggling with a bill here or struggling with a bill there. Maybe he might need some chemicals just to kind of get him through, the dry spells of the big 4 cold months, and that's why we do the Pay It Forward campaign in December, is because those are usually the hardest months for detailers. business is slow, it's like, do I buy a polish or do I pay the electric bill?
Got a point. Great points right there. And like you said, same thing with what Rick Smith said is we need those nominations too.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of products. We just need to have people to nominate to. And then Franco asked, God please sock. Ask Keav how he likes Rick Smith's Southern gentleman accent.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. It's way better than Aaron's.
It's a way better.
I should hope so. I should hope so.
told you I'm gonna get a good question from David.
I told it sounded like I had you.
David, what do you ask?
What's a chemical brand that if they closed up shop, you wouldn't miss at all? Not one product.
Armor All.
Oh, yeah. Then polishing. Well, he said Tim said Polish Angel.
Yeah, Polish Angel High Gloss. That's kind of disappointed in. We didn't really add a whole lot of gloss. They did send me another bottle. I didn't see a whole lot of extra gloss with that second bottle either. So I guess that would be one that I would not miss.
For me, would probably be like most of the store brands, like Eagle or Mother's, chemical guys. That's what Rick said.
Phoenix EOD.
Here you go.
That stuff is trash.
He said that's.
You're right.
And then can't even put a sticker that says V2 on
I know,
it.
right? What a
Jeez.
cheap ass.
So that's what we got. And then
Yeah. Changing V. I should have V and then just a number.
so John Weber asked a good question.
Change the numbers.
Aaron, he said, have you thought about a collab with Apex Soap with Thor and the Stay Strong scent to raise money for Phoenix Pay It Forward campaign?
Actually, I haven't. I am working on a collab with a gentleman out of Camden who he helps underprivileged kids, high-risk kids. He went through the prison system and came out the other side and became a detailer. And his brother died during COVID, and the charity helps underprivileged kids. And the idea is it is going to be the low pH soap, Honeybee, and it will have a scent to it. But that collab is going with again a guy in the community who's trying to help the community. Dude, check this out. He donates his time and resources to the local YMCA to teach kids how to detail, to give them a trade so they don't have to go to the streets. They don't go to gangs. They don't go to drugs. Like, he is pouring back into Camden, which everybody knows Camden, New Jersey is a pretty rough place. So I wasn't doing a collab on a soap with Thor per se, but I am doing a collab on a soap with a really good friend who's doing a really good thing for his community.
And that's the thing. It's just we just got to give whenever we're able to give stuff away and help other people out. And then Adrian says, what about a collab with some awesome guy called Detailed AF? Low pH and bees have nothing in common.
Yeah, not only that, but he bitches about shipping nonstop. And I don't know if I could work with a guy that's going to complain and complain and complain. I don't make the shipping costs.
He's colorblind to one color.
He's colorblind to one
Yeah.
color. That's right.
Wait, I thought that was Humberto that's colorblind, not
Yeah, but-
Adrian.
Yeah, but colorblind to one color.
Yeah,
Like neon teal green.
Oh, neon too.
Like Carlos with orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right. That's it. We're pretty much done. 2 hours in. Appreciate Keav, Rick Smith, Tim, and Aaron for coming on board. We went off the rails a lot, and it's my last time I'm ever gonna be on a podcast. So that's it. So appreciate all you for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all on the next one. Peace. And